of debate in the scientific community over the usage of animals for many purposes, but most specifically for biomedical research. Scientists have continued to use animals to look for different treatment options in the medical field, and have been successful in many instances. Even though testing on animals has provided new medications for cancer treatment, these tests should not be continued due to the economic and environmental impact that come with them. Many researchers encourage animal testing because of the medical results that follow, but what is being ignored is the number of animals that die each year because of these tests. According to a report in BMC Ecology and Evolution, there has been a sustained population decline or disappearance of cycles in small rodents, which can relate to the rodents that are being tested on, most commonly mice and rabbits. This report goes on to explain that 54 of 115 different species that were examined have had a consistent decrease in their population caused by human disturbances since 1980. A correlation can be made between the reduction of rodent population sizes since the time that medical testing started growing in popularity and the cause of this decline being human disturbances. As researchers continue to encourage and recommend animal tests to find the best treatment options, this trend of decreasing rodent community sizes will be able to be seen as the numbers change more drastically. Another major concern connected to animal testing is the economic impact that it has, as the cost of the tests are on the incline. If someone is to use an in vivo test for skin irritation, they must be willing to spend £1,200 for the one test, which is the equivalent of $1,295. In 2011, scientists used 4,849 animals for this specific type of test, leading to £2.91 million spent on only in vivo skin irritation testing. Animal study costs can range from £85 to £700,000, depending on the type of medical test that you are trying to run and the disease that you are looking to cure. Just for the £700,000 test, which is called carcinogenicity, researchers spent £20.78 million and used 11,878 animals in 2011. For that whole year, the total cost of just 17 types of tests was £1.3 billion. Hearing that tests can be expensive is a major downside for citizens of the United States, seeing as the average income for Americans is $50,000 per year. As testing prices continue to skyrocket, families with lower or average incomes may struggle to afford them, which will keep them from getting the proper treatments for certain conditions. One significant side effect of biomedical tests on animals is the environmental impact that they leave. In the United States, between 50 and 100 million animals are tested on annually, and in 2010, over 1.3 million of these animals were used for drug experimentation. Once these experiments are finished, the contaminated animal carcasses must be disposed of properly. The most popular and preferred method is incineration. This approach has become an environmental concern due to fuel consumption to maintain required temperatures, the disposal of ash from incineration in landfills, and resulting air pollution. Even though the animals are being properly disposed of, the ash and other pollution are not environmentally sound and can be detrimental to human health. A topic typically avoided is the resulting pollutants, including sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, and nitrogen oxide, which have been known to cause asthma, bronchitis, heart attacks, and strokes. If anyone in the vicinity of the incinerator breathes in these pollutants, they are at a greater risk of suffering from these health issues. If animals are living in the near vicinity, they end up losing their homes in the ecosystems that they are accustomed to. Though the list of negative side effects is extensive, there are some positive ones that counterbalance it. According to a study done by UCLA, cancer treatments have become more available following research conducted on animals. For breast cancer, a breakthrough medication called Herceptin has been found via experiments run on mice. This treatment targets a specific gene alteration and limits side effects, such as hair loss and nausea, which often follow the more typical treatment methods. A radiation therapy alternative has also been found, as oncologists bred mice to design more effective radiation therapies for cancer. These methods have shown limited side effects on the body tissues and have helped scientists to find the long-term impacts on each organ within the body. One other cancer treatment found by UCLA includes the use of miniaturized positron emission tomography, which tracks the effects of gene therapy on cancer in living rodents and provided new methods of imaging and gene expression. Now, researchers are able to better understand the basics of cancer biology and can see cancer in a way that it had yet to be expressed, although animals were killed in the process. Many people begin to support animal testing when they learn of the results, but there are other solutions that lead to similar results that are often glazed over. If a company is looking to test in vitro, stem cells have proven to evolve in a similar way to animal cells and can develop into human tissue. This makes it easier for scientists to screen for specific diseases. Another useful option is 3D imaging, which consists of taking high-resolution pictures, then analyzing the human tissues via the images. This method allows for customization and will prove to be more useful in the future as more diseases are discovered. With all of these options, plus the countless others that are being developed, animals should no longer be used for biomedical research purposes.
Thanks. A couple of questions. What evidence did you gather that you didn't use, and why did you choose not to use it?
I gathered more information on the benefits of animal testing to use as my counter argument. I decided not to use it because it would have led to a majority of my research showing positives, which would have contradicted my opinion, which is reflected in my thesis.
Okay, thank you. If you had more time, what additional research would you conduct related to this issue?
If given more time, I would have looked further into the ethical perspective of this issue to better understand what the animals are going through during each of the tests. I feel that this would have better shaped my argument because it would bring to light a topic that many try to avoid when discussing animal testing, which being cruelty.
Okay, thank you.